this video, we're going to put a festive spin on one of the guided activities from Adobe Express. Here's what you're going to need. You can access the guided activities in Adobe Express by going to the Learn section and then up to Guided Activities. The one we're going to be using today is Design a Plush Pal for a Friend, but we're going to make it a little bit more festive. Now on the right hand side you have the guided activity videos, and they will take you through it like a tutorial step by step. But I'm just going to close that down just now and rename my file Festive Friend. Now I'm going to design my own festive plush pal for decorating my Christmas tree. You'll see this project is made up of lots of layers, and the layer I want to change first is that little fuzzy creature in the centre. So I'm going to tap on it and then click Generate Image. You'll then see the prompt that was given in order to create this little guy. But I want my festive friend to be a little Grinch style character. So I'm just going to speed up the video while I enter my new prompt. Remember, the better quality prompt that you enter into the generator, the better your images will be. So let's have a look at what I'm going to get with this description. I'm going to tap Generate now that I'm done. And Adobe Express is going to give me a few options to choose from. Oh, they are super cute and super cranky. I think I like this guy the best because the fur looks brilliant. Now to make my little character look like he's sitting underneath that plastic wrap, I'm going to grab my layer and drag it so it goes underneath that little bit of see-through plastic, making it look more like a real toy. Oh, that's brilliant. Now I don't actually want some of these text boxes, so I'm just going to delete them one by one. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit as I do that. Delete, delete, delete. And now I'm going to start thinking about changing the colours and the text in some of my other elements within this design. So instead of having my plush pal, I'm going to change it to my festive friend. And of course I need to change the name of my character too. He doesn't really look like a Martin. So let's double tap in the text box and type in Grinch. Now over on the left hand side I can change the font, and I'm going to just click this little downward arrow and find a more suitable font for my character. I quite like this one up here. Where is it? That's the one. And now it's time to change a bunch of the colours to be a little bit more festive. So let's change that text and make it a nice greeny colour. I'm going to also change that bar around my festive friend and make it red. Let's make that shooting star yellow. So I'm just going to select on the layer and then change that colour in the little box there. And a nice goldeny yellow. The next layer we're going to change is that big long bar with the name label in it. So I'm going to tap on that, and I do like the gradient, but perhaps not at that angle. So I'm just going to switch over to custom and then switch the angle for the gradient so it goes from dark to light in a different direction. Now I'm going to change this layer and make it red. And I also need to change the background colour for the whole project, and that's up in the top here. So let's just tap on that, and we'll also make that the same red. Yes, that's looking a lot more festive now. I love it. Now I don't actually think I want any of this speech bubble, so I'm just going to delete all these layers. But I do want to add a few more things to my character, to my little festive friend, to make him even more festive looking. So I'm going to go over to add content. And I'm going to look for some nice bright Christmas lights. Yes, these are fantastic. Let's just grab it and use the little handles to make it a lot bigger. And then we don't want to obscure his beautiful little grumpy face, so we'll just drag that layer down so it sits underneath the Grinch. Yes, that's great. And I'd quite like a little Merry Christmas message for along the bottom too. So let's search for that. This one's really cute here with the little gonks. So again, resize it using the handles, and I can use that nice little pink line that comes down the centre that will tell me it's right bang in the middle of my design. And it wouldn't be Christmas without some snow, so let's get a snow layer on top too. That one's quite hard to see, but I'm just going to drag it and resize it. And then again, I don't want it covering my Grinch's face, so I'm just going to drag the layer on the right hand side and put it underneath, but just above that red one. Oh yes, that looks fantastic. I'm really happy with that, and it's all finished. So I'm just going to click the download button. Oh, look how cute he is. click the download button here and it's going to export my image as a PNG file. You can also change it to a different type of file if you like. And let's have a look at him. Ah, he's fabulous. Merry Christmas, Grinchy!